If you're a fan of fountain pens, you know that one of the most common concerns is how quickly the ink dries. Smudging can be frustrating, especially when you're using the pen for work or school. In this article, we'll explore the factors that can affect the drying time of fountain pen ink and provide tips for faster drying. Factors that affect fountain pen ink drying time. The drying time of fountain pen ink can be affected by several factors. Type of paper. The type of paper you're using can play a big role in how quickly the ink dries. Porous paper will absorb the ink more quickly, which means it will dry faster. On the other hand, non-porous paper will take longer for the ink to dry, which can cause smudging. Type of ink. Another factor that can affect the drying time is the type of ink you're using. Some inks are formulated to dry quickly, while others may take longer. It's important to note that some fountain pen inks can take up to several seconds to dry, while others can dry almost immediately. Nib wetness. The wetness of your fountain pen nib can also affect the drying time of the ink. A pen with a particularly wet nib or a very slow-drying ink will take longer for the ink to dry, which can cause smudging. Tips for faster drying. If you're struggling with slow-drying fountain pen ink, there are a few tips you can try to speed up the drying process. Use quality paper. Using high-quality, smooth paper that is designed for fountain pens can help the ink dry more quickly. Smooth paper will not absorb the ink as quickly as rougher paper, which means the ink will dry faster. Use quick-drying ink. Some fountain pen inks are formulated to dry more quickly than others. Look for inks that are advertised as quick-drying or fast-drying. Use a hairdryer. If you're in a hurry, you can use a hairdryer on the cool setting to speed up the drying time of the ink. Hold the paper about 6 inches away from the hairdryer and move it back and forth until the ink is dry. Give it time. If all else fails, you may simply need to wait for the ink to dry. Try not to touch the paper until the ink is completely dry to avoid smudging. Conclusion. In conclusion, the drying time of fountain pen ink can vary depending on several factors, including the type of paper, ink, and nib wetness. However, by using high-quality paper, quick-drying ink, and taking advantage of some helpful tips, you can enjoy the smooth writing experience of a fountain pen without worrying about smudging or long drying times. We hope you found this article helpful. If you have any questions about fountain pens or ink, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.